If a man of God dies young, before his wretchedness, we don't consider this favor. We don't see this as grace in the church. We still question God why certain people die young. It's not about young or old. It's about avoiding wretchedness. There is always a part of you that will manifest later if you cross the line. God takes certain people before they become wretched. And it's God's favor. Okay, now this is the part that I want you to get. Moses said to God, what have I done? Did I carry these people in my womb like a mother? Why have you laid their burdens on me and me alone? The burden is too heavy for me to bear. The people were crying to God and to Moses, and Moses is also coming and he's also crying. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Every true man of God, at some point, he has gone through this. Every true man of God. It's even a sign that you're true. You've gone through this. Everyone that sees you is excited. There are things that you don't like. You have questions that God is not answering. You have things about your life, about your family, about yourself, about your job, about your marriage that you still don't understand. Every child of God at some point, you raise that question. Why is it that I have such an amount of load? Why am I the only one carrying this weight? There it is. Guess what? Then God said, okay, if that's the case, let's have 70 more people come and join you. What is amazing now to me was God had to come down and extract an ability from an exhausted man. Be careful, even when fathers grow weak. You didn't get that part. Let me try it one more time. God is taking the spirit of Moses out of him at a time when he was exhausted, tired, ready to die. And he's complaining of the weight that was upon his shoulders. He's saying, I cannot bear this alone. And God said, okay, I'm going to demonstrate to you. I'm going to line up 70 grown-up men. They will all come and collect from your weakness and watch what they become. With your lowest experience, your weakest point, I will take from your weakest level, when you think you're down, at a point where you think you don't have the capacity to carry a load, I will take that weakness, not strength. Moses was not at his peak. He was at his lowest. And God says to him, I want to teach you a lesson. Stand over there. I'll bring 70 people, most of them older than you. And let me harvest what you consider weakness. Let me put it upon them and watch how they perform. So the spirit was collected from him and it was put upon the 70. 68 and the other two were in the camp. And when the spirit touched those men, they began to prophesy. They could not stop. Remember, it was not all the power or the spirit that God took from. Moses never died on the spot. He left some, took some, gave it to 70. And God said, and the 70 shall bear the burdens with you. So it means you will still have your spirit carrying burdens away from you. Those that will carry burdens will have to carry a burden equivalent to an allocation of the spirit. The part of you that they have received is the part that will carry burdens. They still don't have, their own spirits have no capacity to carry the burdens of the people. So every portion that we've taken from you will be followed with a burden that it used to carry while it was on you. So when impartations happen, when hands are laid on you, people like impartations. People, They don't realize that every part of the spirit is followed with a burden. There's a burden that needs to follow that portion of the spirit that you inherit. Those 70 shall carry the burdens of the people together with you. So the day they received the spirit was the same day that they received what? Burdens. So from that day, if you are a member of the 70, you must start to see changes in your life. You must start to deal with burdens that are beyond your capacity. And you're wondering, but when I thought things were going to go fine from the day of the anointing. No. When you got a portion from the men of God, there was also an allocation of the burden. There is something that comes upon that spirit that may wear you down. But when people hear of anointing, impartation, oh my God, the rest you're wasting your time. They can't wait for you to impart it on them. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. And in most cases, once they receive it, they want to go away and raise their own dead. They want to go away and execute their own judgment. Yet Jesus was given all these things. Yet he remained attached to the source, to the Father. One day, you may find out that your mentor is a weakness. What are you going to do? Some people think that a spiritual coach must be perfect. Some people think that a spiritual father must know everything. There's no such a spiritual father who knows everything. No. There's no such a spiritual father who knows everything. There's no spiritual bento that knows everything. He simply has to know something better than you.